to ask the Scottish Government what its response is to the Information Commissioner's progress report on its handling of freedom of information requests.
Minister George Adam.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. I have written to the Scottish Information Commissioner welcoming the report. I am pleased that the Commissioner has recognised a number of areas where the Scottish Government has made improvement. However, I also recognise that the report identifies significant areas where further work is needed. Work is currently underway to develop the next phase of our improvement plan in response to the Commissioner's recommendations, and we will share this publicly in the coming weeks.
Stephen Kerr.
Well, let me ask the Minister about one of those areas that requires improvement. Now, I accept that the pandemic was a strain, but the complacency of two-thirds of government desks remaining empty shows no ambition to improve FOI response times. SNP special advisers are interfering with FOI responses, leaving no record of their involvement. SNP special advisers are evading accountability, remaining anonymous on official SPAD email accounts. These aren't my words, but the findings of the Information Commissioner. So will the Minister, in the spirit of the answer he gave me of a few moments ago, commit to ending the SNP dark arts approach to public scrutiny immediately?
Minister George Adam.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Can I say, as I said earlier on, we will take many of the extra work we need to actually work on this to make things better. But I do recognise that there's a journey of improvement for us to complete. And let's bear in mind, in the 9 months prior to the pandemic, the Scottish Government hit 95% target in the 9 months prior to the target. We are currently making sure that we will make these improvements that are needed when and where we need, and we will work with the Commissioner to make sure that that happens.
Supplementary, Willie Rennie.
Doesn't yesterday's limited publication of the legal advice on an independence referendum show a degree of contempt for the Information Commissioner? The legal advice that was of little interest to the public was released, whilst the legal advice that was in the public interest was kept secret. When will the Government honour its commitment to openness and publish the legal advice on whether it has the power to hold such a referendum or not?
Minister George Adam.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. We have released the legal advice required under the Commissioner's decision, as it does not merit the time and expense required for an appeal. However, we disagree strongly with the Commissioner's reasoning and consider that there would have been good grounds for a successful appeal in the Court of Session. There is a long-standing convention observed by both UK and Scottish Government that the Government does not disclose legal advice other than exceptional cases. In this case, Presiding Officer, we have released the information as required.
Thank you. Question number 7.